There are thousands of people still wrapped in their warm blankets, hitting that snooze button, telling themselves they'll run tomorrow, when it's warmer, when conditions are better, when they feel more ready, but not you. You're here. You showed up. And that decision, that single moment when you chose to face the cold instead of avoiding it.
Not fear, a rhythm bright, a path made clear. I rise and run with joy. Not fear. I spent too many mornings with my heart tied in a knot, believing that my happiness was something I was not. But now I see
that's where champions are made, not on the warm sunny days, not when everything feels perfect, but right here, right now, when it's hard. Let's talk about what you're feeling right now. That bite in the air, that resistance in your mind, that voice telling you this is too uncomfortable. I hear you, I feel you, and I want you to know that voice. It's completely normal. It's your survival instinct trying to keep you safe and comfortable.
Not fear. Run with joy, not fear. Let the sun light in. Run with joy, not fear. Let the healing begin.
But here's what I also want you to know. Comfort is not where growth happens. Comfort is not where you discover what you're truly capable of. Comfort is just comfortable. And you didn't come here today for comfort. You came here to become stronger, to prove something to yourself, to take one more step toward the person you're becoming. So take a deep breath. Feel that cold air filling your lungs. Yes, it's sharp, it's bracing.
Run with joy, not fear. Now I see my heart was always strong enough to glow, even when the fear felt like the only truth I know. Even when I stumbled, joy was waiting calm and near to teach me I was made for joy, not fear. And even if I falter as new seasons reappear,
but it's also reminding you that you're alive, that you're doing this, that you're not just thinking about change, you're creating it. Every runner around the world who's ever accomplished something meaningful, they all had days like this. Days when the weather wasn't cooperating, days when their body protested, days when staying in bed seemed like the smartest option. But they ran anyway. And today, you're joining that legacy. Now, before we get moving.
The morning whispers softly in my ear, a gentle truth I hold sincere, with open steps and heart made clear. I rise and run with joy, not fear.
Let's make sure you're prepared, because running in the cold isn't just about toughness, it's about intelligence. Your body is an incredible machine, but it needs to warm up gradually when temperatures drop. So we're going to start slow, very slow. And that's not weakness, that's wisdom. For the first few minutes, your muscles are going to feel tight. Your breathing might feel restricted. And that's exactly what we expect. Don't fight it. Don't panic.
To face the rising challenge when the road is getting tough. My legs already tremble from the weight of yesterday, but something in my spirit whispers push and don't delay. The moment that it stings is where the victory
just acknowledge it and keep moving forward. Start with a gentle walk. Yes, a walk. There's no shame in walking. Walking is movement. Walking is progress. Walking is you choosing to engage with the challenge instead of avoiding it. Feel your feet connecting with the ground. Notice how your body starts to generate heat. Pay attention to your breath finding its rhythm. This is your warm-up, and it matters just as much as the run itself. While you're walking,
I used to quit too early just to avoid the burn inside, mistaking growing pressure for a signal to divide. But now I know the ache is not a warning to retreat. It's power waking slowly in the center of my feet. Today, right now, I feel the shift that fear can't override. A deeper will emerging from a place I cannot hide. My breath grows sharp and steady as determination climbs. A rhythm that reminds me I've survived these tests before. The moment when it hurts the most is when I choose to win. Don't stop when it hurts. Push when it matters within. I feel it.
I want you to do something for me. Roll your shoulders back, shake out your arms, gently rotate your ankles. We're waking up your body, preparing it for what's ahead, showing it that we're taking care of it, that this isn't punishment, this is preparation. And here's something beautiful about cold weather running. Once your body warms up, once you find your rhythm, you're going to feel incredible, because your body works harder in the cold.
Don't stop when it hurts. Rise from the shadows. Don't stop when it hurts. Breathe through the flame. Push when it matters. Call out your name. Don't let fear win. Don't stop when it hurts. Strength comes from within. Don't stop when it hurts. Moments I avoided are the ones that made me grow. I see that now as every blister marks the path I choose to go. The pain that once controlled me now becomes a sharpened tool, a sign that I am rising past the limits of the old.
It burns more energy keeping you warm. It challenges you in ways that comfortable temperatures never will. You're not just running today. You're building resilience. You're training your mind as much as your body. You're becoming someone who doesn't need perfect conditions to take action. All right, you've been walking for a minute or two now. You're starting to feel a bit warmer. Your body is waking up. Before we transition into our run, do me a favor.
The pain would make me belong. And even if I tremble as I fight another spin, I'll rise again. I'll push when it matters within. Push when it matters within.
If you're enjoying this guidance, if you're grateful you showed up today, hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up, because we're in this together, and I want to be here with you for every run, every challenge, every victory. Let's go all the way to the end together, you and me, one step at a time. Now, let's shift into an easy jog. And when I say easy, I mean easy. This isn't about speed. This isn't about impressing anyone.
The dawn breaks over, sweat upon my skin, and something brighter wakes within. Every ache becomes a sign I win. I push when it matters within.
This is about finding your sustainable pace, your rhythm, your flow. As you start jogging, keep your stride short, your steps quick and light. Don't overstride, especially on cold ground where surfaces might be slippery or unpredictable. Think about quick turnover, light feet, efficient movement, and breathe. In through your nose if you can, out through your mouth, finding that pattern that works for you. If the cold air feels harsh on your throat, that's normal. Try breathing through your nose more, or loosely covering your mouth with a buff or your hand for the first few minutes. Your body will adapt. It always does. Just give it time. You know what I love about runners like you? You're not waiting for permission to be great. You're not waiting for perfect weather. You're not waiting for motivation to strike like lightning. You're creating your own momentum. You're generating your own heat.
Memories of nights I thought I'd break, but here I am still standing with another chance to wait. The sky unfolds in colors I was too numb to see before. This gratitude comes rising through the cracks I used to ignore. I walk the road with steady feet, releasing what was dead, and find a spark of gratitude in every breath. A gentle truth, a quiet depth, I rise with gratitude in every breath. Ooh, I used to chase perfection like a ghost that never stayed. Blind to all
You're writing your own story, one cold morning at a time. And that is powerful. Because here's the truth about discipline. Motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes like the weather. Some days you feel fired up. Other days you feel nothing. But discipline is what gets you out here when you feel nothing. Discipline is what keeps you moving when every part of you wants to stop. Discipline is what separates the people who dream from the people who do.
and gratitude drifts toward me in a calm and steady flight. The world becomes a kinder place where love takes its first step. When I choose gratitude in every breath, I feel it warm.
And right now, in this moment, you're not thinking about it. You're not planning it for tomorrow. You're living it right now. And I want you to hold on to that, because this moment, this decision, this is the seed of every achievement you're going to harvest in the future. By now, you should be feeling warmer. Your breathing should be settling into a rhythm. Your muscles should be loosening up. If you're still feeling cold, that's okay.
Falling like soft rain, gratitude in every breath, shaping who I am. Gratitude in every breath, rewriting every plan. Each inhale is a blessing, every exhale soft to death. I live with gratitude in every
Stay patient. Keep moving. Your body is working. It's just taking its time. And that's perfectly fine. Let's talk about your form for a moment. In the cold, there's a tendency to tense up, to hunch your shoulders, to clench your fists, to fight the discomfort with tension. But tension wastes energy. Tension creates fatigue. Tension makes everything harder. So here's what I want you to do. Relax your shoulders. Drop them away from your ears.
It opened up a doorway to a
Shake out your hands. Let them swing naturally. Imagine a string pulling the top of your head toward the sky, lengthening your spine, opening your chest. Run tall, run proud, run like someone who chose to be here because you did. You chose this, and that choice, that willingness to face discomfort. That's where transformation lives. Every stride you take right now is a deposit in your bank of self-respect.
When the hurt returns, gratitude in every breath. When the fire burns, gratitude in every breath. When the
Every minute you stay out here is proof that you can do hard things. Every breath in the cold air is a reminder that you're stronger than your excuses. And I need you to know something. There are people still sleeping right now, still making excuses, still waiting for someday, but not you. You're already out here, and you're already moving, and you're already winning. So keep going. Around the world right now, from New York to Tokyo, from London to Sao Paulo.
sunrise holds me close and warm beneath its depth. a peaceful rhythm in my breath, with quiet step, with healing net. I move with gratitude in every breath.
From Sydney to Vancouver, there are runners just like you, facing their own versions of cold, their own versions of hard, their own versions of this challenge. You're part of a global community of people who refuse to let circumstances dictate their progress. You're part of a tribe that values showing up over feeling ready. You're part of something bigger than just today's run, and that's beautiful. Now, let's check in with your breathing.
The doubts I carry yesterday still linger in my mind, but something in the sunrise tells me strength is not behind. I feel the pull of distance like a promise in the wild. Today I choose to grow stronger every mile, with every step.
Is it steady? Is it controlled, or are you pushing too hard? Remember, this isn't a race against anyone. This is a commitment to yourself. If you need to slow down, slow down. There's no judgment here, only progress. If you need to walk for a bit, walk. Movement is movement. Forward is forward. The goal isn't to be perfect. The goal is to be present, to be engaged, to be willing to try. And you're doing that right now, in this moment.
As the place I learn I'm strong, my legs begin to burn, yeah. There's a power waking fast, a fire built from moments when I thought I wouldn't last. Today, right now, the rhythm of my breath becomes a guide, a steady push reminding me there's more beyond the tide. The sun begins to climb.
As you continue running, I want you to notice something. The cold that felt so overwhelming at the start, it's becoming manageable. Your body has adapted. Your mind has adjusted. You're finding your groove. This is the reward for pushing through those first difficult minutes. This is why we don't quit when things are hard, because on the other side of discomfort, there's always capability. There's always growth. There's always a version of you that's stronger than the version who started. Think about your goals for a moment. Why did you start running? What are you working toward? Maybe it's a race. Maybe it's weight loss. Maybe it's mental health. Maybe it's proving something to yourself. Whatever your why is, it's valid. It's important. It's worth protecting. And every step you take today, in the cold, when it's hard, when it would be easier to quit.
But now I see the beauty in the days that tore me down. They built a quiet confidence beneath what used to drown. The roads that once defeated me now feel like open skies. A canvas where my heartbeat paints a world where I can rise. Each breath becomes a victory, each step a sacred trial.
Every one of those steps is honoring your why. You're not just running, you're becoming more disciplined, more resilient, more capable, more confident. And that person you're becoming, they're being forged right now, in this cold, in this discomfort, in this decision to keep going. Let's talk about pace for a moment. You might be tempted to run faster to generate more heat, to get the run over with quickly, to sprint through the discomfort. Resist that urge. Cold weather running is about sustainability, about building endurance, about teaching your body to perform in challenging conditions. Keep your pace conversational. If you were running with a friend, you should be able to talk in short sentences without gasping. That's your sweet spot. That's where aerobic fitness develops. That's where you build your foundation. Speed will come, power will come. But first, we build the engine.
Now I know who I am. A heart that walks, survives and stands. The sunrise walls the pavement for a while.
And you're doing that right now. You know what's amazing? Your body doesn't know it's cold. It only knows you're asking it to move, to work, to perform. And it's responding. Your heart is pumping. Your muscles are firing. Your lungs are working. Your metabolism is revving. You are a machine, a beautiful, capable, powerful machine. And you're learning to trust it. Trust that it will warm up. Trust that it will adapt.
The night is fading softly as I take my first slow stride. The air is cool enough to wake the fire that lives inside. I feel the hesitation from the battles of last week. But something in the sky.
Trust that it can handle more than you think. Because it can, you can. Every runner who's ever accomplished something difficult, they all had a moment like this. A moment when they could have quit but didn't. A moment when they could have made excuses but chose effort instead. This is your moment, and you're showing up for it. By now, you're well into your run. Your body is warm. Your mind is settling. You're finding your flow.
I keep on moving toward the sunrise.
This is where running becomes meditative, where it stops being a battle and starts being a conversation with yourself. Listen to your breath. Feel your heartbeat. Notice the rhythm of your feet. This is your time, your space, your moment to just be. No emails, no obligations, no demands. Just you, your body, and the path ahead. Embrace it. This is where the magic happens, in these quiet moments of effort, when you're alone with yourself.
And every fear inside me feels a little more let go. The world begins to brighten as the darkness slowly dies. I keep on moving toward the sunrise.
Proving that you can rely on yourself, that you can push yourself, that you can trust yourself. And every time you do this, every time you honor your commitment to yourself, you build self-trust. And self-trust is the foundation of everything. Self-trust is what allows you to set bigger goals, to take bigger risks, to believe in bigger possibilities. Because you know, deep in your core, that when you say you're going to do something, you do it, even when it's cold.
Keep moving toward the sunrise. Let the night fall from your feet. Keep moving toward.
Even when it's hard, even when no one is watching, you do it. And that is character. Let's check your form again. Are you still running tall? Are your shoulders relaxed? Are your arms swinging naturally? If you've tensed up again, no problem, just release it. This is a practice, not perfection. Every mile you run is teaching you something about your body, about your mind, about your limits, and how to expand them. So stay curious, stay engaged.
Every step a promise written in the sky. Keep moving toward the sunrise.
Stay present. You're doing amazing. You're well past the halfway point now. And if you're feeling good, if this guidance is helping you push through, show some love and hit that like button. Let me know you're out here crushing it. Let me know you're part of this community, because your energy, your effort, it matters. It inspires others. It creates ripples. Now, let's keep moving. As you continue your run, I want you to think about how far you've come.
And now the proof I needed just to see how much I've grown. The sunrise paints the pavement with a warm and healing glow. And suddenly my breathing finds a deeper, steadier flow. The fear that once controlled me now feels smaller, far
Not just today, but in your entire running journey. Remember your first run, how hard it was, how you doubted whether you could even finish. Look at you now, running in the cold, pushing through resistance, showing up when it's uncomfortable. That's growth, that's evolution, that's transformation. And it didn't happen overnight. It happened one run at a time, one decision at a time, one uncomfortable moment at a time, just like today.
Now I see the purpose of the nights I stumbled through. They taught me how to recognize the first spark of the new. Even when I felt the darkness couldn't make me stay. There's always strength and truth.
Today is just one more piece of the puzzle, one more building block, one more investment in your future self. And your future self is going to thank you. They're going to look back at today and say, that's when I proved I could do hard things. That's when I learned I was stronger than my comfort zone. That's when everything changed. Because today matters, not because it's perfect, but because you showed up anyway. Let's talk about your mind for a moment.
Keep moving toward the sunrise. Even when you shake with fear. Keep moving toward the sunrise. Even when the path's unclear.
Your body is probably feeling pretty good right now, warm, capable, strong. But your mind might be trying to negotiate. We've done enough. It might be saying, we can cut this short. No one will know. And technically, that's true. No one will know, except you. You will know. And that's who we're really running for today. Not for anyone else. Not for social media. Not for approval. We're running for you. For the person you're becoming.
I was always meant to rise, so I keep moving toward the sunrise.
For the promises you make to yourself in the quiet moments. So when your mind starts negotiating, when it starts offering you easy exits, thank it for trying to protect you. But keep moving, because the version of you that finishes this run, that honors the commitment, that does what you said you would do, that version is so much more powerful than the version that quits early. And you get to choose right now which version you want to be.
The echo of the battles from last night, but somewhere in the trembling there's a warm and steady light. I step outside in silence, feel the pavement wake beneath.
I'm guessing you want to be the finisher, the person who follows through, the one who does hard things, because you're still here, you're still running, you're still showing up, and that tells me everything I need to know about who you are. As you move into the later stages of your run, your body might start feeling tired. That's not weakness, that's work. Your muscles are fatigued because they're growing stronger.
I lift my chin and rise with a grateful heart.
Your cardiovascular system is challenged because it's expanding its capacity. Your mind is tired because it's building resilience. This is exactly what we want. This is how adaptation happens. You stress the system, you push past comfortable, you recover and you come back stronger, and that's the cycle. That's the process. That's how you become the runner you want to be. So don't fear the fatigue. Embrace it. It's your body's way of telling you you're working. You're growing, you're evolving, and remember, you're not alone. Right now, at this very moment, there are runners all over the world feeling exactly what you're feeling. That burn in their legs, that challenge in their breathing, that mental negotiation about whether to keep going, and they're pushing through just like you. You're all connected, all part of the same tribe, all choosing effort over ease, and there's power in that.
Shining in the dark, nothing pulls me back, no force can tear apart the fire that grows inside a grateful heart. I rise with a grateful heart, stronger every day. I rise with a grateful heart.
There's strength in knowing you're not the only one fighting this fight. We're all in this together. Every runner you see on the street, every person at a race, every profile in a running group, we've all had our cold morning, our difficult day, our moment of doubt, and we all chose to keep going, just like you're doing right now. Let's bring some attention back to your breath. In and out, in and out. Find that rhythm, that steady, reliable. Life-giving rhythm. Your breath is your anchor when everything else feels chaotic, when your legs are tired, when your mind is loud. Your breath is there, constant, reliable, powerful. So breathe fully, deeply, intentionally. Each breath is fueling your body. Each breath is calming your mind. Each breath is carrying you forward. You've got this. You really do. I know it's not easy. I know you're tired. I know part of you wants to be done.
I rise with a grateful heart.
But you're so close now. You're in the final stretch, the home stretch, the part where you get to prove to yourself that you're a finisher. This is where mental toughness is built. Anyone can run when they feel fresh, when they're excited, when conditions are perfect, but it takes someone special to push through when they're tired, when it's uncomfortable, when every excuse is available, and you're someone special. You're proving that right now.
A lantern shining gently through the corners of the dark. I breathe it in, I understand the gift within each part. This journey teaches
So dig a
me
little deeper,
to
find
rise
that
with a
extra
grateful
gear.
heart.
Not a sprint, just a steady,
Now I see
determined,
the reason
unbreakable
for the
commitment
nights
to
I
finishing what you
couldn't
started.
stand.
Think about how good you're going to
Led me
feel
to
when
the
this is done.
strength that gently
That sense of
took me
accomplishment,
by the
that
hand.
pride, that unshakable knowledge that you did something hard. That feeling is waiting for you, just ahead, just a little bit further. And it's going to be worth it. Every cold breath, every tired step,
Even if I
every
stumble
moment of doubt.
as another day restarts. I'll rise again with this grateful heart. I'll rise with a grateful heart, brighter than before. I'll rise with a grateful heart, opening every door.
All of it is going to be worth it when you finish, because you'll know, without a doubt, that you're capable of more than you think, that you're stronger than your excuses, that you're the kind of person who follows through, and that is everything. As you approach the end of your run, I want you to stand tall, shoulders back, head up, eyes forward, run like a champion, because today you are one. Maybe you're not the fastest, maybe you're not running the farthest, but you showed up when it was cold, you pushed through when it was hard, you finished what you started, and that makes you a champion in the only category that truly matters, the category of self-respect. You kept your promise to yourself, and that's a victory worth celebrating. So as you finish, as you slow to a walk, as you catch your breath, I want you to take a moment, put your hands on your hips or your knees.
Walking through the echoes of 1,000 old goodbyes. I remember all the nights I thought my light was burning out, trying to be quiet in a world that only shouted down. Now I feel a little spark waking up inside my chest, like a city coming back to life after a restless test. I used to hide my colors, dim my glow to fit the room. Now I'm done with shrinking just to make a little space for gloom. I take a breath, lift up my head into the waking sky. Tonight I swear I'll keep on shining. I was never meant
Or just let them hang and breathe. You did it, you really did it. When it would have been easier to quit, you didn't. When the cold tried to stop you, it couldn't. When your mind offered you excuses, you chose effort instead. That's powerful, that's meaningful, that's proof that you're building something real. Take a few minutes to walk it out. Let your heart rate come down. Let your body transition back to rest. But don't forget this feeling.
saying you were always meant to use your voice. I see reflections in the glass of who I used to be, small and scared, afraid of what they'd say if they saw me. Now every step I take rewrites a story in my name. I'm not a flicker in the dark, I'm a wildfire unashamed. And as the chorus of the night begins to slowly fade, I feel my courage rising with the choices that I made. I feel it glow burning up the doubt, a quiet light turning
This sense of accomplishment, this pride, this knowledge that you're capable, this is what we run for. Not for the miles, not for the pace, not for the medals. We run for this feeling right here, the feeling of honoring ourselves, of proving to ourselves that we can do hard things, of becoming the person we want to be, one cold run at a time. And you know what the beautiful thing is? Tomorrow, you get to do it again. Maybe it won't be as cold. Maybe it will be colder. Maybe it will be raining or windy or perfectly sunny. Doesn't matter. Because you've proven today that conditions don't control you, that comfort isn't required, that you can show up regardless. And that's a superpower. That ability to act regardless of how you feel, to move forward regardless of circumstances, to keep your commitments to yourself regardless of what's happening around you.
with the stars, I'm part of the design. A single spark that joins 1,000 others in the sky. The things that once embarrassed me, the tears I used to hide, became the proof that yes, I lived and never fully died. I'm grateful for the moments I was.
That's what separates the people who achieve their goals from the people who just talk about them. And you're in the first category. You're a doer, an action taker, a person who makes things happen. And every run like today's, every time you push through discomfort, every time you choose discipline over motivation, you're reinforcing that identity. You're becoming more and more the person who simply doesn't quit. And that person, they're unstoppable.
Through the cracks in all the places I've been seen, and even if the world forgets my name in time, I still
So carry this feeling with you into your day, into your week, into your life. Let it remind you that you're capable of more than you think. Let it fuel you when things get hard in other areas. Let it be proof that you can trust yourself. Because if you can run in the cold, if you can push through when it's uncomfortable, if you can finish what you started when every part of you wanted to quit, what else can you do? What other goals can you achieve? What other limits can you break? The answer is more than you know, and you're going to find out one run at a time. Before you go, before you head inside to that well-deserved warm shower, do me one last favor. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and drop a comment below with 3 things: your name, what time you finished this run, and what city you're running from.
Trail behind in kind, a little line of proof that I kept shining.
Because I want to know who's out here putting in the work. I want to celebrate you. I want to build this community of people who refuse to let conditions control them. So comment below. Let me know you were here. Let me know you're part of this. And I'll see you on the next run. Now get inside, warm up, fuel up, and be proud. You earned it.